What's up, everybody? I'm sorry that I'm late. Um, the internet wasn't working, and then I had to go ahead and like readjust and reconfigure things. I'm not at home, so my setup isn't automatic. So I apologize for being late, but we do have a great show for you. A lot of people was asking questions like, okay, I don't know the backstory, I don't know the history. And some people were disappointed that I kind of fed into the BS. And I'm not ashamed of it at all. I just want to clarify that. I'm not ashamed, but I want to kind of explain like where I was coming from because a lot of people don't know the history. So for the OGs, they are like, oh, I get it. It was about time. But a lot of new people don't even know. So that kind of brings me to my other thing. Like AT2's not doing no more free promos, no freebies for nobody. Let's go ahead and get into the show, y'all. Is the backup channel. I gotta switch the thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. Put a one. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I just want to make sure. What's up, City Girls? What's up, Do Baby here? But how the Puerto Rican can't astray. What's up, Empress? What's up, Tiff? What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Demetria? What's up, Hawan? Thank you for mentioning that. What's up, Prada? What's up, Winnie? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Golden? Oh my God. I can't wait to go back to the Bay where I can get some fresh air. The smoke, everything, it's been messing with my sinuses. Listen, I am toe up here. And I was sitting next to somebody and they were like smoking, right? And mind you, technically they were there before me, but they were smoking and like all the smoke was coming in my face. And I just wanted to like knock the shit out that motherfucker. Like that shit was annoying as hell, but I chose to sit there because I thought that machine was gonna give me a jackpot. Did it give me a jackpot? Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, and don't forget, you guys, this is the backup channel. This is the backup channel. Um, what's up, Miss Barbara? What's up, Addicted? What's up, Prada? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Trissy? What's up, Nay? Hello, hello, everybody coming in the room. Okay, so with Dookieway, like I kind of said before, he was one of those people who were a part of that whole rumor thing. Like, no, he did not start it. However, he kind of was like the leader and the spearhead because he worked with oh, I was about to call her by her nickname, but I remember I let everything go. Sweet Pea Diaries, Trees. He also worked with Bossy, Tenneke. Like he worked with all these people to try to take me down. And I'm talking about the past. I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about the past, right? So with that being said, all that stuff happened, and it was a hard time because, mind you, I wasn't the AT2 that you guys know today. I was a small content creator. I think I had about 7,000 subscribers at the time, and my name wasn't really out there. So mind you, they created this rumor to try to destroy me, and that could have took me out. Now, luckily it didn't. Moved on from it, grew, all that good stuff. AT2 is still here to tell his story, obviously, right? Um, but for someone like Dookieway to try to use his influence to try to tear me down. Mind you, we never had a conversation. We weren't friends. We didn't beef. We didn't know each other. He didn't really come up on my radar. Like, yes, I knew who he was, but we never had any interaction for him to do what he did to me. Actually, I'm gonna stop myself in my tracks. I'm gonna say this. If any smaller content creator feels that I use my power and influence to try to take them down, I want to apologize to you. Now, is that an apology for everybody? No, because some of you motherfuckers tried it. But if I ever made you feel some kind of way that I was trying to tear you down or take down your platform, I want to sincerely apologize because I know how it feels. From that, oh, did you just make it rain, City Girl? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we had to stop for the money real quick. Mind you, I'm looking straight at the camera and my computer's on the side, but I seen like something orange, right? And I was like, out my peripheral. I was like, oh, hold on. Thank you, City Girls. I appreciate that. So all that went down. So Sean used to go on Dookieway. Dookieway used to go. Yes, that's who Dookieway is. Seandavieway, Sean Dookieway. Dookieway used to go on Station Head where he'd be dragging people, he'd be cussing people out. He'll talk about bloggers and the smaller content creators on there, but he would never say your name on like a major platform or anything like that. And the reason being is because he didn't want to give anybody the clout or whatever, right? But he would say some of the most horrendous things. So that interaction that you guys seen yesterday, that wasn't like the first time. That was multiple times where I would click his link on Station Head and we would go at it. It happened about 3 times, either 2 or 3 times. Like he was talking some shit, I was made aware of it, and I would click that motherfucking link. Because mind you, he had me blocked since the beginning. Like since he was a part of the whole rumor thing, he had me blocked since the beginning, right? So with that being said, I was never able to confront him on YouTube or whatever, but he would say, "Oh yeah, the manatee, the seal, whatever." You know, if you think I look like a manatee, I'll own it. Thank you. Manatees are like they're like nice creatures, so I don't mind that, right? But the thing about Dookieway is that he did the Station Head, and then I guess he moved over to Coffee. So now he's on Coffee. Coffee is this other platform where people pay $5 to hear him talk shit about YouTubers he considered beneath him or ain't shit. Now, this is the thing that usually happens with Dookieway. You'll see a lot of those people tried, the ones that I just named, try to like basically bow down to him. Like people will look at your subscriber count and they'll go like, oh my God, I need to bow down to you. There's 2 things they will do. Either one, they feel like they need to bow down to you, or 2, they'll attack you. A lot of people felt like Dookieway had all this power and all this influence. And so a lot of them bowed down to him. They did. And he would throw slick shots at his quote unquote friends because when he was friends with Trees, he was throwing slick shots at her on Coffee. And I remember one time I told her, I was like, hey, you know, he talking about you on Coffee. And like, I did like I said it in my video. And then she made a post. She was like, ha ha ha, manatee. You ain't gonna break me and Sean up. Is Trees here right now? Is Trees here right now? Because I remember that post when she said I was, oh, you just trying to make stuff up. He came after King Payne too. Like he would come after his friends, but he would do it on the Coffee. But because they thought he was a big content creator, he had all this influence, they were afraid to confront him. Some people still feel that way. They still feel like they can't confront him or say anything because they feel like he'll take them out or they don't want to be dragged. Well, if he's dragging you on Coffee or on Station Head, why does it matter? Like, I don't care what he's saying over there. Now, to be hypocritical, I clicked the link a few times, but that was like to show the people, like, okay, you can come over here and talk about us, to your audience, but when you're confronted, you can't handle that. I.e., brings us to yesterday. Mind you, the fool had the nerve to say, AT2, why are you here? Bitch, my name was in the title. Hold on, let me say it into the mic. Bitch, my name was in the title. When I looked at that show, I don't think his name was in the title, but he was there. He was there. Shit. Maybe he was mad that did not moved on to Puerto Rican AT2. Shit, maybe he was mad that did not moved on to Puerto Rican AT2. Listen, like I said, with all of them over there, they done had conversations behind the scenes about this and that. Ain't no messages came out about AT2 saying, oh, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. Y'all ain't seen that. Y'all ain't seen that. But over on that side, they do. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, what are you doing here? And then he was talking shit in the chat, but I noticed that I couldn't see him unless King Payne had put it up on his screen or whatever, right? So I was all like, oh, you still got me blocked? And he said, oh, why don't you come up here? And if you can shut me up, I'll unblock you. First of all, I don't give a fuck. Second of all, I don't give a fuck. Third of all, I don't give a fuck. Like, trust me, you can keep me blocked. I'm pretty sure I'm still blocked, right? But it's not going to change anything. Like, I don't care if you unblock me or not. I don't watch your content like that anyway. And there's not a need for me to watch it. Whatever you're saying is irrelevant. I don't care about Miss Netta and Charles. I don't care. What's up, Winnie? I don't give a damn. Now, have we done videos on Netta and Charles? Yeah. When they were relevant. Did I say something? Did I say something wrong? When they were relevant, we talked about them. But you don't see me talking about them right now. What? And I hate his stupid voiceovers on his videos too. Can I just be petty for a minute? What's up, Ronnie? Can I be petty for a minute? He be all like, and so Netta and Charles, they sleep in a trailer and they have roaches in their kitchen. And yeah, and I'm a girl, hair flip. His little voiceovers, like, we know you a sassy queen. Just be you're a sassy motherfucking queen. Just be who you are. Why you? Yeah, and Netta and Charles. He trying to use like this seductive voice and all them. Like, what are you doing? What's up with all the gay boys not wanting just to be who they are? They act like, y'all. Because you got the other one thinking that. Let me not even get into that. I don't want to stray off of that. But yeah, they'll say things like, and I'm not making this up. They'll say, "Oh, I'm gay, but I'm not that gay." What does that mean? What does that mean? Stephanie, what that mean? Is Stephanie still here or did she leave? I'm just kidding. Yeah, Stephanie knows I love her. Yeah, Stephanie, explain that to me real quick. Like, nigga, you got 2 white husbands that take care of you. Like, no, you're pretty white. He acting like he DL. I'm a little confused. Like, you got 2 husbands, and well, one you're legally married to, and the other one. So basically, the way that Dookieway relationship works, right? For those of you who don't know, let me break it down. So the way that his relationship works is that he used to be an escort, right? He used to be a working girl, as they call it, lady of the night. And his husband and his partner found him on Mandingo.com, and they ended up sparking some interest, and I guess they really liked him. And you know how like white people do. Shout out to all the Caucasians out there, but white people, when they see like struggling black people, they want to like help them. And so, Dookieway, he didn't come from a good family. He didn't come from a good neighborhood. Um, he had a struggle. And we all and I'm gonna get to that whole, because I know I said the thing about the projects and people were mad about that, but I'm gonna clarify that later. But he didn't have a good life. And so, white people, when they see certain black people struggle, that's why they always adopting babies in Africa and shit like that. But when they see black people struggling, they want to help them. And they also like that he had a Mandingo. So, they got him from Mandingo.com. Savior complex. Thank you. That's the word. Thank you. So this is his history. So for those of you who don't know. And so this is why he tried to hide that part or that side of his life, because, he's getting on here, hair flip and all sassy and everything like that. But that's not really him. That's not him. And when I say you are a caricature of a black woman, he didn't like that shit. He did not like that. But it was true what I said. It was true. Hair flip. Oh God. Oh God. He don't be doing that with his white husbands. He be like, yes, master. What do you need, master? You want me to run your bathwater, master? That's what he. Okay, that part I'm just kidding. But he's not. This fool lives in like Minnesota, like some small town in Minnesota. Like he's not all that girl. Oh girl. All. I guarantee you, he's not doing that at home. He's not doing that. What's up, princess? You here? On his knee. Yeah. Is that why he gets bent over by? Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's his story. That's his background. So you have somebody like that on the internet, literally terrorizing people, literally trying to bully people. And yesterday was just kind of like that breaking point when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna click that link and I'm gonna give you the smoke that you want. And the reason why I was like laughing and smiling the whole time, because like I said, we were never friends, so he really doesn't know me. He really doesn't. Like, you're fat, you live with your uncle, you're fat, you sloppy, you smell, you this, you that, all these superficial things that I don't care about. He doesn't know me to actually hurt me. And he repeats the same thing. He's on a cycle. And then when he was doing the faces are all, and then like he kept going and going, and then he started slobbering out the mouth. I was like, oh nigga, you slobbering? Oh, I got this. I was like, I got this. You all slobbering and shit, And just knowing that you have somebody like that is just putting on an act and just being a character, and they feel like people love this shit, and they've been sticking with the same shtick for so long. Like, you don't see any evolution in him. There's no evolution, and this is me just being honest. There's no evolution in him. He's still doing the surviving series. Like, who is surviving? Like, the surviving thing was like you're surviving like a cult, or you're surviving like sex trafficking, those kind of things. Like surviving Miss Netta, huh? And then just anything got surviving Kellogg's and Captain Crunch. Like we're surviving cereal. Like what did they? Y'all, this is the shit. If he's an escort, that's all proof I need to know. We really are in a recession. Mm-hmm. What's up, Cups? Tasha K need to set up a YouTube boxing match for YouTubers. That would be entertaining. Yeah, he's emotionally depressed and angry about his love life. He's attacking every Miss Barbara. See, Miss Barbara, the angel spoke to you. You already know. I never see him. I'm so glad. Good job, Priscilla. I'm glad you don't see him. Surgeon Miss Netta. I think. Oh, you meant surviving Miss Netta. Um, must be about her wig. He just pulled that out his ass. Exactly. Shit. If it's paying, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change either. I mean, is it still paying well? I mean, in the beginning, he was a top dog, and so when he used to be able to be all like, I get more views. I make more money. Oh, I'm a girl. Ooh, 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 I'm a girl. Hair flip, hair flip. When he was doing that, yeah, that was entertaining, but is it still the same? Are people still entertained by that? I mean, if that's your crowd and that's your audience, hey, have it. But yeah, at 30 some years old, doing hair flip, I'm a girl. Ooh, 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 girl, ooh, girl. And doing all that at 30 some years old, okay, all right. I think he's early 30s. I'm mid 30s, but I think he's early 30s. But still, it's dumb. How does he not get backlash for clickbait? I'm pretty sure he does, but you know what I'll say? The reason why the surviving series went so well is because that was kind of the peak of like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, where you could just say anything. And now you're seeing that shift of where like people are realizing like a lot of that shit is bullshit or it's fake or it's made up. So with that being said, that kind of clickbait thing shit doesn't work anymore. Like surviving Diddy a few years ago, oh yeah, that's why he made a killing off that video. But like a surviving Diddy now that we know, what the freak offs and everything were, okay, we don't care. We don't. Hot. Wait, why are you wanting to talk about jizz? What? Are people still talking about Jaguar right? Listen, I don't know, but I was in a thumbnail and I don't know why they put me in the thumbnail. I haven't talked about them in a while. But I hope they're doing good, and I hope they're doing well. I hope they're still homeless. I hope they're still hungry, but I hope they're doing well. Uh, Very true. I used to watch a series, but it got boring because it was all allegedly made up stuff. Right, right. I mean, media takeout is still in business, but most of that stuff that he was saying was from media takeout. I had already heard it. He just put it in a documentary form, but I had already heard it. It wasn't nothing new. And listen, he made some evergreen content that keeps him paid. I'm not hating on that. But you can't come out here and claim that you the best and you this and that. Now that I'm as far as subscribers, he still has more than me. Like what we seen the other day, um 155K. He still has more than me. But as far as influence, power, um views, money, yeah, AT2. Mhm. Yeah, AT2. And it has to suck because the person that you call ugly, not funny, untalented, fat, sloppy, smelly, that same person that you said that about is now looking down on you. Oh, hello. I'm waving from above. They're down here. Hello. That has to hurt. That has to hurt. And that's what a lot of these people problem on this platform is when they see that you're doing well, they're all like, damn, how did he do it? Like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And you know, the amazing thing about Dookieway, what he'll do, he'll raise the bar. He'll be like, oh, you're never gonna get a video with 1 million views. Okay, I got a video with 1 million views. Excuse me. Oh, you'll never be able to get 20,000 subscribers. Got 20,000. Oh, you'll never be able to get 50,000. Oh, I got 50,000. You'll never be able to get 100K. And then constantly he'll keep raising the bar, raising the bar, raising the bar. But once, I surpass him, what can he say? Because at the end of the day, subscribers don't mean anything. It's the views from the AdSense. You know, you join the Illuminati, that's how. No, they don't like me. I'll be exposing too many secrets. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, let's support AT. Exactly. I seen that money sign right there. Thank you. Y'all know I done lost all my money. I'm still rich, but I lost all my money. Your video the other day. Thank you. And one of the things about having like viral content is that I don't have to worry about like, oh shit, I gotta push out like 30 videos a day. Mind you, I should be doing 30 videos a day, but I like to let the content sit there for a minute. So then I can have time and think about, okay, what do I want to do next? Where do I want to take it? And especially now that I have moved into doing politics, it's like not every story I want to hop on. I want to hop on things where I feel like people need to learn from it, or there's some kind of misunderstanding or some kind of misinformation out there that I want to clarify. Like that, I like being able to take my time with it. Not that I don't do celebrity. We talked about Shannon Sharp, we talked about Monique, but I don't have the same passion for celebrity anymore. I think it just comes with age. I think that's what it is. Because like technically, I don't give a damn what these people do. Like I don't take it personal. Like I may not like some shit like Nicki Minaj. Like I really don't want to get into all that. Like there's I do have an opinion about it, but it's more or less like I don't really give a damn. I don't. At the end of the day, stop dragging horse shit with you. It stinks. You got to leave these people alone. They are. You know what, Miss Barbara, and Miss Barbara left a comment and basically, and I'm just paraphrasing what you said, Miss Barbara. She said she was hurt by, um, what happened the other day and stuff like that, and she didn't like how it was treated. And here's the thing: I told Miss Barbara, like, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about that. And this kind of goes into my title about no freebies. I'm not doing no more freebies. Not anymore. Um, I have to be respected, and when I'm not respected, I need to know when to fall back. And this is not me talking about like, oh, now I have beef with this person, that person, because remember I let all the beef go. I don't have no beef with nobody, right? Um, but I will only be where I am respected. And as soon as that respect is not there, oh, I'm out. The only time that I'll let somebody disrespect me like nowadays is if there's like a benefit to it. What royalty or what king do you know that lets their peasants disrespect them? It's usually off with their motherfucking head, right? So that's how I have to start treating. Like it's off with your fucking head. Do we typically let, the peasants be able to no, they have no say. Bow down. That's it. I'm sorry, but bow down. And so if I feel like I have to come off my chariot to, entertain these people. No, I'm the king. You entertain me. This is why we have court gestures. They're supposed to be the clowns, the entertainment. So now that I realize that, Miss Barbara, you don't have to worry about me being disrespected. Listen, they can do their disrespect without me being there. Because whatever you say that I don't hear, I don't care. So that's how we're gonna leave it. In my opinion, you should sit down and talk, please. Wait, hold on. In my opinion, you should not sit down and talk with Mad and you know who on Monday. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. To be continued. I love the fact that you will click the link and not cower. We'll be laughing the entire time. Thank you. Can we start a bingo night? Yeah, we can do bingo. I've always thought about doing game nights, but I don't know how many people are interested in that. I was just told the Umar sector the same thing. On Saturday nights. Okay, maybe not every Saturday. What's up, Cammy? Not every Saturday, but I'll pick a Saturday. Okay. Let me kind of catch up with some of your comments. When I play, I get, yeah, Princess. I know Princess used to do game nights and stuff like that. Your your content has always been quality over quantity. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Yes, town halls. I used to love doing that. Yeah, we do need more of that. You know what kind of had me thinking about that again was the show that I did with Genesis about the whole FBA thing. Like it had me thinking like, okay, I think we need to have another show about that. Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, don't let them dog pile on you. And trust me, I'm the kind of person I'm all like, if there's 10 motherfuckers, well, technically nine, because you can't have more than 10 people. But if it's nine people all going at AT2, I can stand the heat. Like I don't mind that at all. But if I'm not being paid for the like, why would I like if anything, I'd rather you come on my channel and attack me. Like, why would I go to your channel and let nine people bully? Nah. Mm-mm. Can I play the jam? Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Surviving Kellogg's. All right, here's the song, y'all.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, Avatar, but baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya.
Oh, yes, this is true. This is definitely true. It's the bounce for me. um, but going back to Dookieway, with Dookieway, it's honestly a situation where like, hey, we went at it yesterday. It was that nostalgia, like back in the day, two titans going at each other. You know, Well, I don't know if he's a Titan, but I'll give him his flowers. He was a mainstay stable in the whole black tea sector, celebrity gossip. So I'll give him, his flowers for that. Not too much now, but it is what it is. But at least for me, I got it out of my system. I got it out my system. And it just felt good because again, you'll have these people who say you're nothing, you'll never amount to anything, and you keep proving them wrong every step. And it's all like, what else? What more do you have for me? And if you look at it, besides like little funny jokes or whatever, or oh, he was roasting me, he really didn't have much to say. There wasn't really much that he could say. Did you want to have a conversation with who? Who did I want a conversation with? Where are you because you got a 60-day cleanse content creator waiting for your return? Oh, oh, you're talking about Wiley? Oh, you have everyone in their feelings because of the strides you are making. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And also too, something that I have to remember is that people are going to make up stuff. They're gonna come after me just because now I am like growing, right? Beforehand, it was all like, oh yeah, AT2, he's that over there. Where now I have power, I have influence, people are paying attention to me. Now they kind of have to be like, oh, we have to respect him. And that's something that I don't get a lot. I don't get a lot of respect. I'm known, but I don't get a lot of respect. And I think now that I've been doing my shit on my shit, people have had to respect me. And that's something that they don't like. They don't like that they have to respect me. I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. Did I want a conversation? No, no, Cubs, I didn't. And the reason being is because I knew we weren't gonna have a conversation because there's literally no real reason for him to have an issue with me. So I knew that I was going up there to give him the smoke. I knew it wasn't gonna be peaceful. What's up, user? What's up, Joy? These queens are in the house. The queens are in the house. They do not have to like you, but they better put some respect on your name. Exactly. Yeah, Cubs. I knew what I was getting into. I knew there was gonna be no conversation or anything like that. Like it wasn't gonna turn out how it turned out for me and King Payne. Like me and King Payne had a conversation and like everything's cool, right? Dookieway, he's not the same. He's not. He's gonna put on the character and the showmanship, and the oh I'm a girl, oh hair flip, all that. All right, okay. What's up, Marcellus? How you doing? Yeah, he was gonna do put on a show for the people. So I knew what I was getting into the other day. I knew it was gonna be a show. I knew it was gonna be like, oh, we had we came to an understanding. Will I ever get an apology? No, I'm not expecting an apology. And technically, to be honest, I don't want one. It wouldn't be genuine. There's no point in asking for an apology. Thank you. You're in a class of your own. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cubs. That really sucks that he resurfaced with BS. I can't stand him. Yeah. And a lot of people was all like, I haven't seen him in a while. Like I literally breathed life into him. I revived him. I got people interested about Dookieway again. He hasn't been able to get himself relevant again, and I helped him. Even with that Tasha K cosign and being on that talent show, how are you on a talent show and you have no talent? How are you on a talent show and you have no talent? One of my favorite moments of the talent show, because I actually do like the show, right? Is when Faison Love was there and like Dookieway trying to make some kind of joke, like he tried to roast him, and then Faison basically like he was like, ooh girl," you know, he was doing the whole gay caricature and like making fun of Dookieway, and Dookieway was just like this. Like, he couldn't he had nothing to say. He couldn't come back. And Faison made him look like a fool. And I love that. Because when you put pressure on Dookieway, he doesn't know how to act. Again, a lot of his lines are rehearsed. A lot of the stuff that he do is a caricature of a black woman. So when you throw him off guard, he doesn't know how to react to that. So, you know, and those people would give him the smoke on that show. Whenever like he would go off on one of the contestants, they would give it back to him. And rightfully so. Because you're just not like the Simon Cowell character that works, right? It worked on American Idol, but like, who are you? It's one thing if Tasha K is the Simon Cowell because that's somebody with a name, but you, nigga, who are you? You get what I'm saying? You know? No, Miss Barbara, the show is about me. Stop trying to take over my goddamn show. Now, why is Miss Barbara trying to take over the show? Shit. I'm giving you my testimony and you talking about dropping the link. How selfish. Oh yeah, big perm, big worm. Dookieway didn't know how to handle it. In my opinion, he's running the show. I'm a fan of that show, and he's ruining it. Oh, I said running, ruining. I'm a member of Tasha K, and he's ruining the show. Drop the link. Talk about this. Yeah, like that. I guess, and you know, and that honestly comes from did not. He made like I've always told you guys that, oh, I live with my uncle or whatever. Like I always told you guys that. And people did make jokes during that time period. But I think when he had said something like I was homeless out on the street and he made something up, that's why people made such a bigger deal about it. But I'm all like, no, I had my own place. And you guys already docked my address, so you do know where I used to live. Like, it's weird how they try to make that a thing. Like, oh yeah, you were homeless, and I ain't got no mom and dad, and my family hates me. Okay, that's fine. All right. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? But my family hates me. All that. So, oh, okay, all right. You got it. You win. Um, but that stuff doesn't bother me. It doesn't. If anything, I'll say this: all that stuff about my family has actually made my relationship with my family deeper, and it kind of has prepared them for a lot of the bullshit that I go through on the platform, and so it doesn't bother them. It doesn't. As long as you don't bring it to them, they don't care. They don't give a damn. It's like, okay, whatever. Um, but I will say, initially, people messing with my family, I did not like it. It did bother me. Now I can care less. Um, and you know what kind of saddens me too? I still haven't had a conversation with this person, y'all, but Melanie Jones. I know that her family is always attacked and stuff like that. It honestly hurts my feelings to see that, just because I know that it does bother Melanie. Um, and Melanie doesn't have to like me or anything like that. I know she probably can't stand me, but the human in me, no matter what, like I feel bad for a lot of the shit that she's going through, like having her family messed with and stopped, and like we're gonna call the police on you and all that. I don't like it. I don't. And granted, um, I know the story is kind of conflicting because it's all like, oh well, Melanie started it first, but I have not seen Melanie call anybody's mama. I have not seen that. Now I do know she called the police, but I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her call anybody mama. But hey, that's just me. If there's something different that I don't know, you can definitely tell me. But yeah, that's what I can say. Tough girl, it bothers her. Interesting. Cammy, be nice. Come on now. Even the toughest person, you know, the toughest people on here that don't show any emotions, um, they're honestly the most emotional. That's why they come off so tough, because they're very emotional. A lot of people don't realize that, but this internet space, it's because we're not really celebrities, but we are people who are in the public eye. And so, just like we talk about these other people, we can also get dissected and torn apart too, you know? Ooh, even thugs have feelings. And thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, tell them to hit that like button. Nah, it's always. Donut Head pays details to everybody. As funny as a joke was, I believe that joke is real. I believe Puerto Rican AT2 is another obsession. Uh, Female roommate laugh out loud. No, I think Puerto Rican AT2 is a man. Yeah, he's a man. Yeah. Um, and I know, like, I'm gonna save that for behind the membership. I'm not gonna say that here. Yeah, I'll say that for later. Oh, thank you, Shawnee, for becoming a member to the backup channel. I appreciate you. Oh, and make sure you guys are also subscribed too. Remember, this is the backup channel. This ain't the main one. But shout out to Puerto Rican AT too. I don't know where there's been this storyline going on. Yeah, shout out to Puerto Rican AT too. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Please be safe, and thank y'all for joining the show. Everybody's favorite podcast, at least my favorite podcast. This was a bonus episode of Talk to Me. Love y'all. But we out.